Hey, that's pretty sweet.
The Death Star.
I like that.
Is that a permanent addition to the logo?
No, that's no moon. That's a Death Star.
That's no moon.
So funny.
Anyway, welcome to the meeting, everyone. I have a very Halloween-themed presentation today, if you can't tell already. That's a pumpkin carved like a Death Star, so it's really cool. While trying to find, I was trying to find, a pumpkin moon, and if you search that on Google, you get a lot of interesting images. I'll let you figure that out yourself. Anyway, last Friday we had a star party and movie night at Stewart. It was pretty successful. Everybody that was there really enjoyed looking at things in the telescope that we have right behind us. So if there's interest, we will be able to plan more events like this in the future. It's really good because it was at a time when a lot of people were available, so we got to meet a few new club members. So we have a pumpkin carving event that we will be doing on Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. in the Stewart Observatory courtyard. We're probably just going to go on the grassy area around the telescope. I have a sign-up sheet for all sorts of things that I'll be mentioning during this presentation, so I'll pass that around after the presentation, but please sign up if you're planning on attending so that we can purchase some pumpkins. This kind of was brought up from a few years ago. Our pumpkin carving event that we held was actually one of the first events that the new Astronomy Club, once it kind of got going again. It was very successful. We had a lot of fun. There were a lot of people. A few people even dressed up like pirates. I'll probably make a pumpkin pie or something and bring it to this event, so you should definitely come because it will be awesome. But let us know if you're coming because we need to know how many pumpkins to get. So here a few of the examples of the pumpkins. We had a spherical cow, we had pumpkin pie, and they let us put our pumpkins on that little ramp thing in the lobby, so they were basically sitting there for a week until they started smelling bad. So we might be able to do that again, and it's just a fun little activity. We might be able to get a few professors to come in. We were going to have a carving contest, but we don't really have anything for prizes, so it's just really fun, so you should come. Next thing, we've arranged a Mirror Lab tour. If you have not been, we're doing a Mirror Lab tour with SEDS, and Don McCarthy has agreed to lead the tour. This will be next Monday at 4 p.m. Please sign up because we do have a limit of 25 people, and if you're not signed up, we can't allow you to go on the tour because there might be too many. But we're planning on meeting outside the Mirror Lab, which is located under the football stadium, under the east wing off of Cherry Avenue. So if you just head down that way from Cherry, you'll see it. You'll probably see a bunch of people congregating outside, and we'll start the tour at around 4 when everybody gets there. So again, please sign up if you're interested. Also, right after the Mirror Lab tour, we're doing our star party, hopefully, finally, with U-Mahal. We're going to bring a few telescopes out to the mall. We'll start setting up at 6:30 and then go till probably 8:30 or 9, whenever they want to leave. And please sign up if you're available to help. We'll have a few telescopes running. We might give short little tours around the area of really cool space-related things. And we're going to meet in the SEDS office, which is, if you go out the south side of the building, and you'll see to your left a loading dock. SEDS is right inside the building, down the loading dock. If you're available to help, we're going to meet in the SEDS office. If you need more direction as to where that is, please let me know after the meeting. And this, again, is right after our Mirror Lab tour. So if you're on the Mirror Lab tour, we're probably heading right over to the SEDS office right after that. So please let me know if you're available to help. Also, Biosphere 2 outreach. Our last outreach event was a week and a half ago, and it was very successful. Our next one will be on November 6th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're probably going to meet here in the parking lot behind Steward at about 8 a.m. to head out there, pack up all of our stuff, and this time the theme will be space rocks, and we have Dolores Hill from the Lunar and Planetary Lab who will be bringing some meteorites. We'll also be making dry ice comets, which it's a pretty simple activity. We'll have all the components to make those, and we're also going to create a sand pit in order to show how craters are made, and it's pretty simple, fun activities, more hands-on than last time. So please sign up again if you're able to help on that day. We're probably going to return to school around 3:30 to 4. And we also get free tours of the biosphere if we go do this. So these are a few pictures from our last event. The picture up in the corner, we're explaining our little local, our stellar model of our sun and then all the planets. We had a table set up inside the main area, and we made liquid nitrogen ice cream, and we put dry ice into punch and showed people like different types of cold things in the universe. And then we also had solar telescopes outside, and we were looking at a couple sunspots. So here are just a few more pictures. We also had Carmen with our final, well, almost final, complete star model, which is really cool. Actually, Tim, do you want to grab the lights? So a bunch of people kind of helped out with this.
Pretty excited people.
And the cool thing about this model in particular is that it might be a little too bright, but it glows under black light. That was our entire purpose of this project. So it's really cool, and thank you very much for all those, especially a couple in this room that spent many hours trying to get this all complete. And it looks really cool, and we're going to take it to much more outreach activities in the future. So, and we're going to try to figure out a more permanent black light situation. So, thank you. Lights, please. So, project meetings. We'll have our binocular telescope project meeting right after this meeting in the Astronomy Club office or in here if there are no other people that are going to be coming. Our local astronomical phenomena project, we aren't making any more of these. We might make minor improvements, but the next aspect of this project, actually that 2 p.m. is wrong. We're probably going to meet at 3:30 tomorrow in the Astronomy Club office. We need a donations box. We don't really have one, and we were thinking of taking a glass or plastic globe like this, cutting a hole in the top, and then mounting this somehow on a tripod. And we mostly need some thoughts on how we're going to like close this and be able to mount it on the tripod. Also, we'll head over to the physics machine shop and drill a hole in this. Katie will be...
Yeah, why are you just using the top as the hole?
You have to have a bottom hole to like for the light to go in and stuff like in the tripod to go in.
Yeah, we want to mount it somehow, and it's a lot easier to mount something like this.
So you want to
just
put a
cut
light
small
in
hole.
it? Is the
Yeah.
Yeah. We want to put a light on it. We're going to paint it, and Katie will be in charge of the painting. If you have any ideas, we're probably going to paint it like Jupiter. And we bought a little one. We could make this into a donations box, but this was more for testing, so if we like screw up on this, it's not no biggie, but we'd rather screw up on this because it was $4 than this, which was much more. So if you're willing and able to help, please come to the Astronomy Club office at 3:30. This slide is wrong. But yeah, if you have any ideas, that would be awesome. Also, our extrasolar planet project meeting will be tomorrow at 5 p.m. in the Steward Computer Lab. For those who were at the meeting, for some reason our data is missing, and I'll try to have that rectified by tomorrow. So we've arranged with Don McCarthy to continue our astronomy problem of the week. We're going to start up on Thursdays, starting with next week, Thursday, in Steward Observatory room 450, just above us, right outside the stairs, from 3:30 to 4 p.m. That was when a majority of people interested were available. And this is our first question of the week. There's this picture, and as the shadow goes out, it gets a little bit blurrier. And why does it get blurrier, and how can you use this effect to figure out how far an object is in space? So think about that. This question will be posted on our website as well, so you're able to think about it a little bit more. And please come on next week, Thursday, if you want to learn more or continue with these astronomy problems of the week. So unfortunately, our radio astronomy project has been postponed yet again. This is due to Yancey being extremely busy right now. He's actually going to be in Germany next week for like 2 weeks. So we're going to postpone this project for a little bit, but I'll get back to you as soon as I learn anything more about the project. So sorry for those who really wanted to get working on this project. So that's all I have for this meeting. This is the most boring logo that the Astronomy Club ever had. It's the sun that was stitched with like a billion little pictures. But it goes along with our Halloween-like theme, and as you can see, the logo only lasted like a year.
So are those pictures double done?
I think those are, it's either a crappy quality picture or like individual little pictures stitched together.
Like you know those mosaics.
Yeah.
Like a mosaic, yeah. So, does anybody have any questions? That's all I have for this week. There's no presentation. I might be able to bring somebody in, or if anybody wants to do a presentation next week, please let me know. You really should.
It's actually really good to present because we're not joking here, and it's good because if you wanted to do like critiques, you've never like given a presentation because you'll have to. Oh, and come to fucking Carmen.
Or not.
Because fucking
He's
Carmen's
staring at
famous.
you.
What? What? No, it's good to speak in front of people.
No, I'm just saying, if they don't want to get critiqued, then...
Oh yeah, they don't have to. We don't judge.
Well, we do, but we don't tell you.
Oh, you're mean. We don't
Just
judge.
kidding.
Give a presentation of
Okay. It'll have to include lasers, so all my presentations have to have
Well,
lasers.
lasers-
You have a laser pointer.
That's true. And then I'll have one slide.
So like, don't put slides like this randomly if you're not doing it.
Alright, so if there's nothing else, please sign up for everything. Hopefully we'll get t-shirts by, like, next week.
Are they
If you
ordered?
haven't paid for t-shirts, or if
They're
you haven't
ordered,
signed up
yes.
for a t-shirt, it's me.
So we're finally going to get t-shirts.
So we are getting t-shirts next week?
Will they have t-shirts?
Hopefully. Takes a little while to print them, so hopefully next week.